been planning our journey for the last few years now, and now that it's finally here, it feels surreal. We have put so much money, time, and effort into this piece of our lives, and now we are reaping the fruit of our rewards. It's a beautiful thing when you stay committed to one thing and strive for it, no matter what it looks like. We are now living our dream life, the life that we had dreamed up years ago. It's finally here. We did it. I'm happy that we're giving our kitties and ourselves a life that we will remember. For our camper being 20 years old, it sure has done a good job of getting us across the United States with our whole home. Even though some of the parts are a little older and maybe honestly need greased up, it just takes a little pushing and pulling to get the things where they need to go. Like the slide, whenever it gets stuck, sometimes we have to push it in and give it a little nudge. And when the legs are stuck sliding up, sometimes you just have to push those up too. I think it honestly shows that you don't need much to be happy with this lifestyle. We spent $6,000 on our camper and it is getting us here just fine. Also, I had to show off my brand new double-decker toaster oven.
It is so surreal waking up here. I'm so happy that we chose this spot. It was only $25 a night because it's a state park and it's only electric hookups, which is fine for a couple days. We are traveling across the United States to the mountains, so our first few spots are only a couple days long just to give us time to recalibrate. Yesterday, everything went as smoothly as things could go. We did have a few mishaps, but I'm just grateful that me and Zane are such a good team together. Pulling this thing was a lot easier than I expected it to be after we got the tires and everything filled up. I'm so glad that we got the truck fixed too, because without getting that new transmission, I don't know if the truck would have made it. We're still breaking in the transmission, so it was having a few moments to itself, but Zane had confidence, I had confidence, everything in the truck was fixed, so there was nothing to be really worried about in those moments. I'm really proud of myself for how well I contained my stress. Sometimes I'm freaking out, but to get here, I didn't really freak out. I didn't really have any episodes. It was actually really peaceful. And the kitties also did so well in the car too. They did a lot better than I expected them to. They honestly slept most of the time after we let them out at a rest area. So I'm really proud of them as well. I also really like this spot because there's nobody around. We started breakdown at 4:30 in the morning to get everything in the camper ready to go. And we didn't leave until 7:30 or 8. And we just wanted to be safe getting on the road, making sure that everything was set up properly. Obviously there was a learning curve too because we'd only moved our RV one time before this, so we were still having to relearn everything. I feel like at the end of this week we're gonna get really good at that. When we did first pull up to this spot and park the camper, which Zane did beautifully by the way, for his first back-in spot. When I opened the front door, the only decorative cross I had flew out and hit me by my feet right as I opened the door. And I just think it was such divine confirmation because I have been praying so hard through all of this. I have been giving my will over. I have been believing in this piece of my life that it is a prophecy that I'm meant to live because it will only help me become a better person and understand myself more and get ready to be a mom and have kids. This is my little incubator space to really reset myself and figure out who I am, what our relationship means, building that trust within myself, within our relationship. Our relationship just after yesterday has gotten so much stronger. And I'm so happy. Everything has really worked out. My prayers really have been answered. Even if they weren't in the way I expected, we would not have made it up those mountains without that transmission. Take your transmission seriously, y'all. Because you will not make it if you don't get that shit fixed, okay? I am so glad that we had the money to get everything fixed. This was God, guys. This was God, I swear. He has just been confirming the way this whole way, and that cross flying out at my feet. Of course I had to tell you guys that, and that was crazy, but it's just crazy confirmation. We're on this magical floating rock in the middle of space. What else are we supposed to do, y'all? Everything is kind of a mess, but we ain't caring. We're going to get some coffee and enjoy our day. This is my outfit that I'm wearing. Honestly, it's gonna be A new era of Ash. I love going to new places because they always have really good coffee for so much less than where we used to live. Like, just the other day we went to a coffee shop and we spent $15 in our other town. We got both of these larges with 4 shots of espresso for $9, $10 after adding a tip. I got the white chocolate caramel, and Zane, what did you get?
The campfire mocha.
They're so good.
I spent my time today just getting our RV, feeling like home again, decluttering a lot of stuff. I had to have thrown away so much stuff, but after moving and realizing how little space you have when the slide comes in, I was like, no way we are keeping all of this. I'm throwing away what we don't need. I wanted to enjoy the beautiful view that we have going on here. For dinner tonight, it was hamburgers, and I love my double-decker toaster oven. I cooked this all at the same time. As it was cooking, I got to go outside and explore the beautiful spot that we were in. This spot was just so beautiful. I was just dreaming of having the lake out of my back window, and the dream is here.
We got a double-decker cheeseburger that looks so good, fried potatoes or baked potatoes, and broccoli. Tomorrow we leave. I think packing up tomorrow is going to be a lot easier. Also, we took our propane to get filled up at a Love's truck stop whenever we were getting diesel, and a girl behind the counter only charged me like $4 for 9 gallons of propane, and I think it's because she rang it in wrong as 0.9, but honestly, I needed that money, so that came in clutch.
Good morning. It's a travel day today, so Zane and I ate our little breakfast sandwiches, and then I was able to do the dishes from last night and dry those off to put those away since I didn't want any unnecessary clutter out as we tried to travel. I wanted to show you guys us just breaking everything down and putting it all away so that when we do travel, nothing will be on the floor or anything. We did learn though not to put too much weight into the slide before you pull the slide in. That was something that we had to learn, but I feel like next travel day will be a lot smoother just because we learned how to do that more efficiently. I'm so glad that I got rid of all that stuff. I'm going to say it again because this was a mess. That's why I didn't show it the first time we packed up, but I was feeling more confident this time. Breakdown was so much easier today because we know what we're doing, we're confident with what we're doing, and we are getting to the mountains today.
We got here safely last night, and I didn't really feel like recording much, but the dinner that I made was really good. I just made frozen burritos, quick rice, and a salad kit. It was really easy to make, but it tasted like really good. We have a travel day tomorrow, so we're enjoying our space that we have here today. Zane and I are gonna go to the only restaurant in this town and go out to eat and maybe get some drinks. So we're gonna live it up because we actually haven't eaten out this entire time. We have eaten at home, and that's the beauty of traveling with your whole home. Like, there is a fridge right there. Like, I was able to just make some chicken salad sandwiches while we were driving and make dinner every night, which the food been so good. But I am excited to finally get to go out and go on a date and enjoy ourselves, like a little vacation. Super proud of us for not eating out for like, it's been like a week since we've eaten out, so that's so good. I'm excited to enjoy tonight, have fun walking to the bar, and then tomorrow getting up at a good time to set everything up ready to go. I was also able to use the laundromat here to catch up on all the laundry today, so I'm taking care of everything that I can take care of tonight, so that way tomorrow can go as smoothly as it can go. It's a travel day today, so we're gonna get going. I feel like packing up is gonna be much easier today. We've already got a lot of it already done since everything's pretty clean and everything's been moving around already. Tomorrow we have one more travel day, which is only a 2-hour drive till we get to our final destination where we'll be staying for a month. Here's my fit today. I got my sassy socks on to match, and we have to drive 4 hours.
I can't lie, we've been pretty stressed out today getting to the mountains. I've learned that a 4-hour trip is going to probably be an 8-hour trip with the kitties and the camper, at least as long as we're still figuring everything out. I am honestly shocked that the first trip we decided to take was all the way across the country into the mountains. I don't think we realized how difficult this would be, how overwhelming it would feel in some moments, but you know what? We are 2 hours away from our final destination. And honestly, this speaks volumes to how Zane and I handle everything in our lives. We jump in feet first, always. When we got to our spot, I needed to edit ASAP. That is all that I needed to spend time on today, so I didn't really film as much besides my amazing spaghetti that had peppers, onions, spinach in it, so yummy, and we paired that with some Stella Rosa wine, and we got a whole cake for ourselves because we're so close, guys. Alright, thank you so much, friend, for sticking till the end, and I'll see you next week.